Hey there, welcome back to the channel. This is Virginia Creeper, Hope on a Rope Production. I've got a great one for you today. I'm in Potter County and we're on Pine Creek, which you can see down here through the trees. I'm gonna try and cross off one of my bucket lists, which is catch a wild brook trout on the dry fly. So stay tuned. We're up here for a few days. We're gonna check out the town of Wellsville, or Wellsburg. Check out the Grand Canyon and try and catch us a brook trout on the dry fly. Okay, so here we are. This is the famous log cabin restaurant where they're supposed to have giant prime rib. So we're gonna figure it out. I'll let you know how it is. Okay, we finally got out and found us one of these little blue line streams. We're gonna give it a shot and see if we can get us a brook trout with my good friend Ron. But we're back here in, I think it's Tioga State Forest. We found a little stream, looks good, so stay tuned. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we're down here on a little tiny little blue line stream. We're going to see if we can find a trout or two up here. I have never fished a stream so small in all my days. Just doing a little roll cast because that's about all I can do here. And there he is. There he is. Let's see what I got. There he is, right there. Little brookie. Caught him on the Super Adams. That was my bucket list fish. I wanted to catch a brookie, wild brookie on the dry fly. I came out here and in about 10 minutes did it. Get him off the hook. Get him back in. That's awesome. Alright, hold on, buddy. I'll get you back. And away he goes. Man, that was great. That was fantastic. Alright. Got my fly dressed again. Let's see if I can catch another one. I'm stoked. That was the one thing I wanted to do and I was able to do it. That is great. Well, he was right up there in that riffle. See if we can get another one here. Might be another one laying in there, but probably not. He looked like he was the boss of that pool. Oop, and there we go. There's another one. Oh, and that one got off. I have to dress my fly again. Well, that would have been number 2. One thing about this Super Adams, when it gets taken under, it really gets wet. Let me redress this and see if we can get another one. Alright, redress my fly. See if it'll float this time. There we go. There he is. There he is. There he is. Come here, little guy. Got me up in the log here. I don't know if he's still on there or not. Yep. Got off. Okay, so that has been 3 fish out of this hole that I've hooked, and another one that I missed. And I landed one. Let's see if there's any more hiding in this little hole here. Can't believe there was that many in this hole. Alright, let's go on up. We'll try this pool right above it here. Oh, there he is. Oh, see if I can keep him tight. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That's a little bit bigger fish. Wet my hands. Nobody yells at me. Come here, buddy. Look at that fish. Did they get any prettier than that? I don't think so. Right through there? I just walked through there though. That's where I was scared that big one took off out of there.
You can't start down below.
I didn't even go below.
Really?
No, I put in right there, remember?
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
You get pictures of them?
Oh yeah, I got video and pictures. Got nice photos of the last one, I think.
Cool.
But, all right, I'm gonna scoot up above you here, keep working it. Now that I got my brookie, we can go fish some big water.
My plan was to go above the truck. Fish that little thing above the truck there, that little bend that goes up in.
Yeah.
I think that was my plan. I'm gonna fish it till it comes down the road.
All right, I'll meet you back up at the truck. I can't really do anything except roll cast here. I have never fished a stream this tight. This looks like a good spot right here. There he is. Whew. Oh, he just got off. He got wrapped around my boot and got off. 4 inches. He just got between my legs. All right, let's see if there's anything up here. There he is. There he was. See if I can get this one landed where he gets off. There we go. Wrong way. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him. What do we got here? Another little brookie. Hook's already out. There he goes. You got a little four-wheel or side-by-side. Seems like everybody's out having fun today. Oh, that was him. And I missed him. See if I can get up out of here without killing myself. Oh. Okay, we are at a new location today. We're going to try see what's in this little stream. It's a tributary of Pine Creek. Come on along, let's see what happens. On today because I'm not sure of what kind of poison ivy we have here. And I really don't want to get any itchies on me. I don't see any foot tracks in the mud, which is always good. It's a skinny little stream. Let's see what we get into. Oh, I missed him, and then I set the hook, and I caught me a leaf. And there's a trout there. Looks like I got everything back. Let's see if we can catch him again or get him to come up. There's something. See what we got here. I think that's a little brown. Oh, it's a little brookie. Got a little brookie. All right. I'll set him down over here and take a peek at him. Man, he was in some fast little water right there. Came up and hit the stimulator. Didn't even look at the nymph. Yeah. Wet my hand here. Get him unhooked. He's barely hooked. Good, there should be a fish right there. Can't believe there's not a fish there. That is hard to believe. Alright, so I have tied on a Super Adams, which I think that's size 16. It's a good stimulator pattern. Let's see what we can do here. I still think there's a fish up under this tree. It just looks too fishy not to be one there. See if we can get bit. There he is. There he was. Oh, and he just got off. Well, he was there. Looked like a little brown. Let's see if we can reset and catch him again. A little nipper. That's a good drift right there. That's a good... Oh, there he is. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. I knew there was a good one hiding under that tree. Oh, there's a real big one behind him. That is a big fish. Look at that big brown behind him. Holy cannolis. Holy cannolis. That was a big... I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on the camera, but there was like a 16-inch brown behind this one. Chasing him. It's a pretty little wild brown. Caught him on the Super Adams. Let me get my forceps. Come here. There we go. Alright, set that aside. Set that right there. Wet my hands. That's a pretty brown. Right there. Alright, let's get this guy back in the water. Back to his little home over there under the tree. And away he goes. Alright, I'm pretty excited because I just saw a giant brown trout chase that one. I'm talking a giant brown trout. Giant. And I have got to get a chance at that one. Alright, let's get back in the game here and see if we can hook that fish. That was a big, big fish. Wow, okay. That's got me pretty excited here. I don't know if you can tell or not, but man, he was chasing him like he wanted to eat him or something. It's weird. I've seen stocky rainbows do that, but I've never seen a wild brown do that. Now that I know he's here, I'm gonna spend a little time here. See if we can conjure him up. Oh, there's a rise. Alright, let's see. It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Ha I had one there. Oh, it's twice I've had him. That water is so backwards right there. I can't believe I even had that fish come up twice. All right, it's time to go get some dinner. We're gonna head into the town of Wellsboro. See what Wellsboro is all about. See if we can find some dinner there. All right, so we have made it to downtown Wellsboro. They are having some type of a fair. And we're gonna go to what's called the Harlan's restaurant. Get something to eat, but we gotta pay the meter here. So we're heading to the Harlan's restaurant, which come highly recommended. We're gonna see how good it is. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little town down here. Never been here, but I hear this stream right here, which runs through town, is supposed to have a bunch of trout in it. Brook trout in there? Brook trout down in there, that guy just said. So yeah, maybe there's brookies in here. So anyway, let's go check out. Let me see here. It's called the Harlan's restaurant. Everybody says this is where we gotta eat. So we're gonna go check it out. If they let me film inside, I'll let you know what's going on. So I couldn't film inside, there was too many people and I didn't want to be rude, but the food was fantastic. If you get a chance to get to this place and you're in Wellsboro, you should definitely check it out. They're having a Laurel Festival fair down here at the end of the street, so we're going to be heading down there. Maybe I can get me a scoop of ice cream or something at one of the food trucks, so we're going to see what's going on there. But all right, we'll check back when we get down there. So those are the gas lamps that are natural gas. The whole town, as you can see, all up and down there are all gas lamps. It's pretty cool. So apparently they have a big Dickens Christmas special here every year. Might have to come back and check it out. All right, so we are now at Komodo. Where is it? Komodo Gelato. We're gonna get us some gelato.
Thank
Can I get a single of the Tahitian vanilla, please? Okay, that was Wellsboro. Really cool little town. You should check it out if you're up here fly fishing. Lots of interesting shops and stores. But all right, we're heading back to the Verbo now. Okay, so we had dinner, checked out Wellsboro. Now we're gonna see if we can get us a little fire going and sit around and do a little visiting with my friends that are here. Let's see if we can get this thing a little fire built. It's pretty cool. I like this. So I went over to the wood pile to get some wood, and there's a big old snake in the wood pile. I'm not sure what kind he is. Let's see if he's still there. Pulled that tarp back. He's right in that hole right there. I don't know what he is. I don't hear a rattle going on. I'm not sure what he is. I hear him slithering at the back. I don't think it was a copperhead. But he was definitely... Okay, we are headed to the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. I've never seen it before. It's also on the bucket list. So we're just checking them all off this trip. Got the native brook trout on the dry fly. We saw the Cherry Springs night sky, clear sky, dark sky, whatever it was called. And now we're going to go check out the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, which I hope it lives up to its hype. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. But yeah, hopefully get you a few little videos there. And then after that, we are heading home. So it's been a great trip so far, but all right, look forward to getting over to the canyon. See you then. Okay, we are at the Leonard Harris State Park, where they have the Grand Canyon overlook. Look, a little visitor center there. But we're gonna try and get out here and see the Grand Canyon. See how it looks. Alright, this is pretty cool. Got like a little outdoor seating area if you want to have a little picnic. Let's see here. Got a lot of picnics. Got it very manicured, don't they? There's the turkey path that everybody says we should hike, but I'm not about to do that today. It's 90 some degrees. But I'll let you read it. There it is. They say it's a really cool hike. One day I'll do it, maybe in the fall. But this is the Grand Canyon. So that's Pine Creek down there. And it goes all the way up that way. All the way that way. This is pretty cool. Look at that cliff outcropping over there.
That's probably the overlook.
I don't know, it doesn't look very...
There's an overlook on the other side.
I thought it was at the other end of the gorge. Sure?
Yeah.
Wow, it's really breezy here. It feels nice. I'm sure you're getting a lot of wind here. Here's the timber rattlers. This is really nice. If you're up this way, you definitely should check it out. That big tree right there. So they got the little, I guess you call them pay-to-play binoculars, so you can look out and maybe see some stuff. 25 cents.
Huh. They have a colorblind one.
Oh wow. It's a better view of Pine Creek down there. This is a colorblind binoculars. That's pretty wild right there. I'm sorry, what'd you say? Here's the Leonard Harrison Trail map. Nice little pavilion, sit and get out of the rain. So you got a lot of trails here. It looks like you can hike. The only problem with that is they all go downhill and you got to come back up to the truck. So anyway, this is really cool. If you get a chance to get up here and you're in Tioga County or Potter County, you should definitely come here and check it out. It's a really easy walk from the parking lot. It took all of 2 minutes. Here's a really good view here. That is neat. But it is really windy today, so I'm sure you're hearing some breeze here. Pretty cool. But anyway, I've had a great time up here. I definitely will be coming back. It's my first time up to God's country, or the big woods as they call it. It was really warm. The fishing wasn't so good, but I did catch my bucket list fish, which was wild brookies on a dry fly, which was one of the main reasons I came up. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
What's that, a GoPro?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the pictures are going to turn out from...
Look, there's a cat.
Yeah, it was right down at the base. And we get over here. Let's look down this thing.
Yeah, it's nice down there. You can see all the way down.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Feels amazing compared to the last 2 days. I'd love to keep this breeze on me my whole life right here. This is like the most perfect temperature I think I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
Alright folks, so we are on our way back home. We are done with the Potter County experience. We saw the Grand Canyon. We did some native trout fishing. We went to Cherry Springs Park and saw the big stars. So far it's been a great trip. But time to go home, get back to reality. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, give me a subscribe, love me a thumbs up. Have a great day.